This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Founded in 1988, Dippin Dots was started by research microbiologist Kurt Jones, who invented an innovative method of making frozen desserts at extremely low temperatures to better preserve their nutritional content. This paper will discuss the key strategic issues which should be considered by the management of Dippin Dots for realigning its vision, mission, and objectives and contributing to its competitive advantages. Attempting to establish cause and effect relations between the current situation in the company and the main underlying causes, it can be stated that the company focused on short-term goals which were incompatible with its long-term mission. Looking for immediate revenues, Dippin Dots understated the importance of contributing to the future development of the company. To realign the vision, mission, and objectives, the senior management of the company should consider the vision when formulating the business objectives and short-term targets. Spending too much money and effort on defending the patents on the production of cryogenically encapsulated ice cream, the company did not manage to prevent the competition from the companies producing analogous products Mini Melts Incorporated, Molly Coles LLC, and Kemp's LLC's Itty Bits. Dippin Dots. Taking into account the increased competition in the market sector, Dippin Dots has to decide between the increase of its franchise and the development of a new product that can be stored in normal freezers. Therefore, the company decides between pursuing short-term business targets and observing the interests of all its stakeholders. In that regard, it is recommended to equally consider the interests of all stakeholders and accurately analyze the sources and vitality of its resources to select the most appropriate option. One of the main weaknesses of Dippin Dots' strategy is the difficulty of storing the products under the required extra low temperatures. Due to this peculiarity, until the late 1990s, the products of the company remained an exotic treat that could be found in a few places. Though this requirement is interconnected with the specifics of the production process, this inconvenience significantly decreased the popularity of the product among retailers. Dots and Cream was the first product that could be stored in traditional refrigerators and was the only attempt of the company to adapt to the life cycle of the industry it is competing in. Therefore, the development of a new product complying with the growing requirements of the market could be an effective solution that would allow considering the interests of all stakeholders and creating a competitive advantage. Previously, the main motives of the top executives of Dippin Dots regarding the diversification of the products were focusing on creating new flavors but preserving the same technologies. In that regard, it is recommended to shift the main emphasis towards creating new technologies to comply with the consumer's growing demands. Generally speaking, the company promoting itself as the ice cream of the future should consider the requirements of the present-day market and align its mission with the life cycle of the industry in which it is competing in. Analyzing the key strategic issues of Dippin Dots, it can be stated that there is a disparity between the company's vision, mission, and objectives which should be realigned to adapt to the actual environment and contribute to its competitive advantages. Deciding between the increase of franchises and the development of new products, the top executives of Dippin Dots should equally consider the interests of all stakeholders. Did you like this Dippin Dots strategic issues sample? To get more works like this one, make sure to check out the free database of academic paper examples at ivypanda.com. You will find thousands of samples for all your study needs, without even having to register.